Hello, hello, and welcome to some more Bioshock. When we left off, putting my hand on my mouse made it freak out. The game feels a little quiet, doesn't it? Hold on. Listen, it's not a proper Bioshock stream if I'm not fiddling with the options. I found out a part of what a lot of the audio problems we were having were based off two things. I needed to get a new piece of equipment to make my video card pick up audio better, which I've since done. And OBS in an update deleted a bunch of my settings. Oh cool, you're making a mod list for Fallout 4 Children. I have my own mod list, which I've actually shared on the server. I actually got updated again pretty soon. It's my constant... I use one consistent mod list for all my playthroughs. So when we left off though, we'd just arrived in the Smugglers Den. Seizure warning, huh?
I'm right outside the submarine bay, but I can't get in. I need you.
Hold on. I want voices slightly louder than that. Let's go. Master up 1. Sound effects down 2. Music down a bit as well. Okay.
You for that. My family can't be more than 100 yards away.
What was the... Hold on. That's the button, right. I'm gonna use this quick access a lot more because I think it will result in me panicking a lot less when I'm trying to do things. Alright, let's stick with this because this has way more ammo than our other guns. This is really cool looking area. My mod was list was previously at like just like around 300, and it was literally just barely able to run. And my mod list is still just barely able to run. But what I've started doing now is refining it. Like, I have like in my mod list, if I add even one more mod, the game crashes. So when I add a mod, I have to delete a mod. So I'm just carefully refining my perfect mod list for Fallout 4. I would love an open-world Bioshock game. I think I'm happy with my mod list. Oh, no, I want... I want to get another slot and get Enrage Big Daddy. That's what I want to do. For now, though, let's stick with Enrage. Because I feel like that's going to get more general use. Oh, hey there, dead guy. No, I don't want to smoke. Pneumo. When I mod my Fallout game, I like to focus on, like, for the most part, very lore-friendly things. Okay. He didn't hit me once. Cream-filled cake, nice. Pep bar. Oh, didn't mean to drink that. Oh, game. Oh, okay. Oh, I forgot there was a buyout option on these. Very interesting thing to keep in mind if I ever decide to run it. I've considered eventually running more tabletop campaigns similar to Hero Infinite on the channel, and one I have seriously considered doing is doing a one set in the Bioshock universe. Way back in the day, I wrote a Bioshock campaign. Let me start doing the hack while I'm talking. I fully wrote a Bioshock campaign that I wanted to do with my friends that I called Bioshock 3 Gods. And it takes place in Rapture in the days right before the revolution. Like, so it's like it would take place only a few months before this game that we're in right now. Okay. Alright, there we go. Ooh. Let's
We
hear
all
this.
come down here. Figured we'd all be part of Ryan's great chain. Turns out Ryan's chain is made of gold, and ours are the sort with the big iron ball around your ankle. He's up in Fort Frolic banging fashion models. We're down in this dump yanking guts out of fish. Fontaine's promising something better. He's like one of us, you know? Like he's worked a day in his life. He says meet him at his fish packing joint at 11. I'll go, bring a couple of guys. Hey, it's not like things could get a lot worse.
Oh, what was that you said? You think the only you might not lore friendly mod list is 2 weapon mods? What are the 2 weapon mods you have that aren't lore friendly? Just out of curiosity.
Hit the switch up there in the control booth and let me in. I think it's time to shake hands and get acquainted.
Okay, we've got to our escape. Let's meet Atlas and get the hell out of here.
You've had your fun, but enough is enough. If you press that button, you'll learn what it means to truly be my enemy.
Cigarettes and a coffee are actually a really good combination stat-wise. They'll always result in a net increase in your stats. Look at that, that's the Smuggler's Bathysphere. A machine gun and minigun weapon pack. Oh, I have both of those. Those are super lore friendly. All of the guns in those are based off of weapons from previous Fallout games. If they're the 2 packs, I think they are. Alright, let's pull this lever, huh? Or actually, it's a control panel. Is that Atlas?
You blow up fuse up there! Can't see a damn thing in that booth! Give me a tick and I'll get you out of there! Moira!
Or the door locked behind me?
There, darling.
So dark in here. If only your friend could look up and see. Maybe you could warn him.
Huh?
If only you could do something, anything.
Oh no.
Except
Atlas.
stand here and watch him die.
Splicer!
Atlas.
They're everywhere! I can't hold them! Got to fall back! Get me family out and we'll regroup as soon as we can!
Keep me apart, you bastard!
Jesus Christ. Thank you for the healing organ. Attack this thing. Quickly. We need one more. We need one more horizontal.
Shall be the fruit of thy basket. What is it?
Come on.
Go make
Oh wait, actually, hold on. I should use this.
myself, goddammit.
Why isn't that picking up? There we go. Telekinesis has a minor homing effect, if I recall right. Actually, I've already learned there's no need in me using my healing things. If I die, I'm just gonna go back to right there. Death means nothing to me in this city. I am immortal. The only time I should worry about using my healing packs is to stay in a fight with a big daddy, but it's that he doesn't lose his little sister. Or free his little sister.
Who said that?
Setting you on fire again.
You don't know what it's like.
And now they're fighting each other. Oh, I don't have any film. Yeah, those mod packs, they're all cannon guns. Every single gun in that pack is based off a gun seen in a previous Fallout game.
Mr. Coswell?
I can't see.
I'm just lonely. I'm lonely.
Maybe the game's a little bit too loud again. Ooh, ooh, hang on, there we go. Audio. I feel like I can never find a balance that feels right.
Excellent. Look at you. Not so big now.
Eventually I might... So, I've mentioned as a thing I want to start adding to the vote game... Oh! Game votes! I meant to bring something up here on the recording. Let's take a quick pause from the action. Those of you watch... Actually, you know, I'll bring it up at the end of the recording. Never mind. I don't want it to flow too much.
Hold it. I shall lay my vengeance upon you.
Whoa! What button just did that? What the fuck? Oh! I did not know I could do that. They're making rifles Oh, well, I'll definitely get fucking rifles rebirth when that comes out. The dust getting kicked up from the gunshots is fucking distracting. But, yeah. In future votes on what games I want to play, I want to start eventually adding challenge run ideas where I return to already beaten games, but with challenge runs.
I'm a star, not you!
I kind of love the way that the white down the barrel looks, because it feels like I'm playing an old Doom game. You having fun? Oh, I was gonna set her on fire.
I'm sorry.
I feel like the realization that death is borderline meaningless has taken the tension out a little bit.
You gotta live! My car! Mine! Ow, ow,
Because, like, if I'm dying a lot in, say, Fallout, I lose... And enemies respawn. My save goes back to my... I go back to my last save, and that means I might have to refight enemies, so there's tension here. There's no downside to me dying all these times. But I also don't like the way Infinite, one of the later games, does it, where you lose money every time you die, because then it, like... I feel like the way they should have made this work mechanically was enemies should have respawned when you die, but you... Oh, but then if you didn't get back your ammo, that would be a bitch. I don't know. I feel like a checkpoint system would have worked better than a respawn system. Because a respawn system means that I lose no progress on every single death. I can just keep going as things are with no downside, you know what I mean? Ooh, let's see what this says.
Spent the morning jawing with that crowd scientist. She's damaged goods, alright. Just like all those chumps they scraped out of them prison camps.
You ooze in like an assassin, and then you try to sneak out like a thief. You're no CIA spook. Who are you? Why have you come here? There's two ways to deal with a mystery. Uncover it, or eliminate it.
Ryan, you sociopath.
Get out! Get out and get to Arcadia! Jesus Christ!
Man. Poor Atlas. This isn't that thing we were playing before.
Morning, John, with that Kraut scientist. She's damaged goods, all right. Just like all those chumps they scraped out of them prison camps. But she's no crackpot. She's gonna make me the kind of scratch that'll have Ryan look like he's running a paper route. She just needs some supplies to get the ball rolling and a friend to watch her back.
Alright, now let's play this one.
The Irish pork pie offered me a deal. I flip him Fontaine and I walk out of here. That simple. How do I know that fat fuck isn't Fontaine's guy? How do I know they're not all Fontaine's guy? Fontaine's got Adam, and everybody wants it. Ryan's got a whole lot of talk and a nice suit. Even down here, any idiot can see which way the wind is blowing.
So, piecing together the story we've gathered so far, before we arrived, the city was built by Andrew Ryan as an escape from society to build a purely, like, industrious, like, money-run, like, society. But this led to massive wealth divide. But Ryan was, like, full control. He was the richest man in the city, so he controlled everything. But, hang on, I'm gonna look at the map of this area. Oh, game, you good? The result, but yeah, so the society became a little bit, like, divided wealth-wise, and Ryan was on top as the richest person. Then a scientist, the same one that's asking us to cure the little sisters, discovered a material known as Adam from sea slugs that could give people superpowers. People started getting these superpowers. Oh, well, he's like any sociopathic leader, he just didn't understand how stupid he was running his country. Really, he's like the world leaders he hates so much, like Stalin and Hitler. He's exactly like those two, really, in a lot of ways, personality-wise. Hitler, like, what Hitler was to fascism and Stalin was to communism, he is to oligarchies. But, I'm just sort of recapping the story for anyone who's struggling to follow it so far. Like, the background. So she discovered how to give people superpowers, essentially, and cure diseases using this atom. Fontaine funded a fisherman, funded her research in exchange for a large cut of the profits. And it worked. And so he started becoming the richest person in the city. And he started using that to create... With that, he was also smuggling in goods that were illegal in the city, which also gave him more money. And using that money, he began building things like homeless houses and sick shelters to get the city on his side, with the plan being to make himself the new leader of Rapture, a clearly better one than Ryan. But Ryan didn't like that, and so used the smuggling operations as an excuse to be like, this guy's breaking the laws of Rapture, I'm sending my security force to justifiably murder him. Which he did. And that sort of began setting off the events of this revolution that we have crash-landed into the middle of. And now this guy, Atlas, one of the first people to contact us, is like, listen, I just want out of the city, you're gonna help me. Help me and my family get out, and you'll escape as well, we'll all be fine. But now his family has just been killed. I mean, Fontaine's dead. Fontaine got killed by Ryan. That one cuckoo... Oops. What the fuck? Using my volume meter unpauses and pauses the game. What the fuck? Yeah, the crazy guy who messaged at the camera thought Fontaine was still alive, but Atlas is like, yeah, no, Fontaine's dead, and we heard things talking about how Ryan was sending guards in to kill him. So maybe he is still alive, maybe he, or no, I think some of the audio diaries directly acknowledged Fontaine's death. Maybe he is dead. I don't know. But now Atlas, his family died, and so we need to help it. Or, I don't know what we're doing now.
Patrick? Ain't that just like Ryan? Waits until we're almost out, and then he pulls the string. We'll find the bastard. We'll find him, and we'll tear his heart out!
I came to this place to build the impossible. You came to rob what you could never build. A Hun, gaping at the gates of Rome. Even the air you breathe is sponged from my account. Well, breathe deep, so later you might remember the taste.
So Ryan's insane.
To the bathysphere in
He's
the
paranoid.
That'll take you straight to the devil himself. And then all debts will be paid in full.
So Ryan is a paranoid fool who thinks that I'm here to fuck up his perfect society that's falling apart. Atlas is now struck with grief and wants nothing but revenge, and we're stuck in the middle of it. Arcadia's beautiful. In lore, this is where all of the food, like the fruits and stuff, as well as a majority of the oxygen, I think actually canonically all the oxygen in the city comes from. Though some people have theorized that it can't possibly be all of the oxygen due to its estimated size and other elements, and they believe that there's other methods being used to produce oxygen, but there's no canon confirmation of that. Sorry, when I like fictional worlds, I go ham on their lore, and this is one of the realities that I researched the shit out of. Alright, let me look at my map. I think the atom usage and being so deep has messed up. Oh, okay. So actually, sorry, I just read the thing in chat from Tyrant King. I think the atom usage is usage and being so deep has messed everyone up. Everyone, even your character. So this never gets elaborated on super well. The Little Sisters are gathering atom from dead bodies to bring to recycling centers, where it is purified and given to people again to inject. Whenever we're seeing ghosts, that's us seeing the carried-on memories that Adam has picked up from people. Adam carries memories in it, and that's sort of what's driving people insane, is using recycled Adam. We're finding a lot of weird items. This game does a really good job of slowly introducing mechanics. I would love an open-world Bioshock game. What just hurt me? Oh, I touched the fucking torch. That's hilarious. Alright, Tea Garden. God, I forgot how beautiful Arcadia is. Actually, here's a secret. As much as I love and have looked at so much of this series, this is the furthest I've ever gotten in the game.
Seems like some poor blighters have started seeing ghosts. Ghosts? Ryan tells me it's a side effect of this plasmid business. One poor soul's memory is getting passed on to another through...
Speak of the devil.
Leaks. Lunatics. Rebellion. And now, bleeding ghosts. Ain't life in Rapture grand?
So this game is a shadow successor to a game called... or spiritual successor? to a game called System Shock. And in System Shock they had the ghost mechanic too, but it's because you were installing the cybernetic brain augments of other people.
Can you help me, man? Can you help me out?
Hey there. Oh, this is 100% a booby trap, huh? How do I... like that? No. Oh wait, I can just do this. Oh no, we should just use the normal bolts.
Hey, can you help me, man? Can you help me out?
Yeah, so this is obviously a booby trap. In a better world, these plasmids could have been a revolutionary thing and really done good if they weren't abused in the way that they are. Yeah, these guys are trying to fuck with me.
Hello, beautiful.
Oh, right, I know what's going on here. These guys are using a plasmid that was cut from the game for the player. Teleportation. It was going to appear in the game, but it was cut because it was found that it could break too many cutscenes. Does Infinite use plasmids? No, Infinite's in a different continuity and uses a different thing that's like plasmids. I might talk about why I dislike Infinite one day. It's an okay game on its own. It has a Bioshock game. It's the worst in the franchise.
Hello, beautiful.
Oh god. See, we're getting to the point now where we're actually fighting enemies that use plasmids back. A thing that we haven't had to deal with yet. Oh, wrong power. I meant to use telekinesis. Infinite uses vigors, which is its own whole thing that's got an explanation to it. I'm not going to talk too much about Infinite because I don't want to spoil details of its plot. I think shotgun is going to be the right way to go about this guy. When he pops out at us, we give him a blast, and then dodge his attacks.
Surprise, chump!
Oh! You know what the game should have done? The game should have worked in a Dark Souls manner, where when you die, all of the equipment you have on you gets dropped where you were, and you have to retrieve it. And because the game scouted around so many bonus copies of the guns anyway, I think that would have been the perfect way to handle this. If they make a new Bioshock game, I want it to be an open world one where that's how death works. There we go. We defeated that asshole. So where are we now? We dipped down into a lower tunnel and then back up. Okay. Yeah, death is meaningless to us, which gives us a significant advantage in all fights. God, it feels very easy to get lost here.
Today, Arcadia was closed off to all but paying customers. The man hires me to build a forest at the bottom of the ocean and then turns a walk in the woods into a luxury. Ryan asked, should a farmer not be able to sell his food? Is a potter not entitled to a profit from his pots? I started to argue with the man, and then I remembered who signed my checks. The only thing worse than a hypocrite is an unemployed one.
The Atomax? I have not heard of the Atomax. which, actually I just realized, we're at about the 30-minute mark. So we're gonna wrap up, but before we do, I want to address the thing I was gonna mention earlier. The day you're watching this on YouTube, tomorrow is going to be the start of when the major series debuts. That, you know, the whole vote we've been holding. Now, that vote is already closed at this point, but, like, for a whole week, but, you know, the new major series are going to debut after, the day after today, when this goes up on YouTube. So, I now want to show you all the new vote. I want to direct you all to, you know, go to this. This is the new vote on what games we have to go on. With Nitrom going in, you know, a lot of things are going on, so everybody just go vote. Go to the new vote on Discord. Pick games you want to see me play. I want to try and direct people to those very often. I literally just made this before this stream, and this is how the voting stands right now. If there's a game you want to see me play, go and vote for it. You were looking through Fallout 4 mods and found a nice-looking weapon? Yeah, post it in the Discord server. I might take a look. If I like it, it could get added to my list. But anyway, all you on YouTube, I'll see you folks later. Ta-ta!